Behind the Ramble is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets. They're offering a one-stop solution for all of your pallet needs. Get in touch on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. Thank you to Sonny and the team at Glasby Pallets for all their support of Behind the Ramble.
Coops here. Subscribe to Blaves Ramble. Keep following, and all the best.
The Poohousery.
What is happening, people, and welcome back to Behind the Ramble. This is YouTuber. I'm of course Jimmy, and this is episode 10, I believe. Episode 10. We'll go with that because I'm pretty sure I've just uploaded episode 9. We have started Operation 500 as we speak. It is 9:05 in the evening on Wednesday evening. I've just watched Hot Topic with Dave the Nose leading for the first time. Absolutely brilliant panel and brilliant hosting from Dave the Nose. Well done to all involved, and thank you. Dave and Man Mountain starting to lead their own streams. It's incredible how we're growing. Anyway, Operation 500 is well underway. If you've not already seen the previous episode, go and have a look at it, because I stayed on a little bit too long probably. Surely at this sort of time, starting here, even if we get us £20 an hour target, I'm going to be working on 2 o'clock in the morning, so it won't be much more than 100 quid tonight. I'm sure of it. I've got a really busy day tomorrow, so it can't be. It's fixture release day tomorrow, so that's going to be huge for the channel. Thank you to everybody that joined me on that stream. And then I've got to rejig all my calendar, really, because and everybody will be doing the same. Not for content creation, but all football fans will be doing the same in terms of working out when they're going to be where. So big day tomorrow, so I can't be out too late was my main reason for mentioning that. But then I'm led by the mighty Dara, so we'll see what comes in, and as always I will keep you posted. Representing tonight, by the way, up the Ramble. See you in a bit. What's happening, dudes? I was halfway through an update at 10:05 and I was pretty moody, I'm not gonna lie. We're on 15 quid after an hour. It weren't going well, and then I've had a couple I went to TARN. So I were talking like this to them in taxi, because they were taking me to Shafton and it were close to Barnsley, and then I had to go to Holmfirth, and then I had to take somebody from Holmfirth to Wakey, and then from Wakey we had to go back to TARN. So these were different people, like, but I've been to TARN twice, so it's made me talk like this. And honestly, it's been really good, because I've ended up with about £40. £40. So I'm on 40 quid. So 15 quid for the first hour, almost 25 quid for the second hour. I'm on something like £39.50. Pretty much par for us £20 an hour target. So I'm alright with that. I'm alright after what were a dodgy first hour with not a lot of jobs coming in. It's on at minute though. I'm in TARN as we speak, and now I'm just waiting to see if I get another job in. But we'll wait and see, like. So I'll keep you posted, and I'll see you in a bit. What is happening, people? I'm back again, and I'm back in TARN. Well, I'm close to TARN. Been in Wakey, got back to Wakey, and then got pulled back this way to TARN. It's 22.12. I'm on 51, 52 quid, something like that. But I got talking to a couple of really nice lasses, Laurie and a pal. I'm really sorry I forgot your name. You've only just got out my card as well. 2 really nice girls. You'll have to comment and let me know, because they're subscribed to the Ramble, both the Blades Ramble and Behind the Ramble. Look out, taxi fares, that's what you're supposed to do. Really nice girls, told me all about what they're up to. I wanted to know a little bit about what I did, so we got talking, and it were good, really good. I've just dropped them off at a party, but shh, we're not going to tell Laurie's mum, because she's got an exam in the morning. Good luck for your exam, lass. You'll need it, because if you're stopping out and just powering through like you were talking about, then best of luck to you. So we are in TARN. I've just missed a job because I was too busy trying to update you with this tale, and then I couldn't get back on quick enough. So I'm going to log off and see if I can get hotels while I'm here that'll get me back to right side, which is Wakey. Up the shake. Catch you in a bit. What's happening, dudes? I am back again. I'm on 68 quid and it is nearly 12. I'm in TARN. I can't get away from Barnsley. It's crazy. I've just picked somebody up from the McDonald's in Barnsley, and they got offered an extra portion of fries, got chatting. He offered me an extra portion of fries. It were a bit like chicken and chips tail the other night, but it's one of them things, you can't accept it, can you? It's just not professional to accept it, so I didn't. Anyway, there's no coming in at a minute. Still running. See if we get out. I might just mosey on back to Wakey and see what comes in. I'll keep you posted. Up the blades. All right, dudes. Firstly, sorry for the lack of updates. I mean, you don't notice this in one long thing, but it's just gone 3 o'clock in the morning and I have finished. Has there been some tales to tell you? So it got to it were gone midnight. I were on 72 quid and I was flagging. I'm thinking there's not much coming up. It's really like slow tonight. Even though like I were ticking along in terms of my fares, there were just so few jobs coming along. So I was quite fortunate that the ones that came through were okay. Anyway, I thought, right, after that guy had given me his chips, his extra chips that he'd got, I was like, oh, I could, when I get back to Wakey, if I still ain't got a job, I'm going to nip through the retail park at McDonald's and just, because it's still open, and just getting it, well, like 12:30, I think it was, and just get me in a Coke, because it'll perk me up as well. I'm thirsty and it'll perk me up as well, because obviously I'm expecting to be in car for another couple of hours, which I have been, ironically. Just as I'm approaching, a job comes up, and it's nearby. Couldn't quite see where it was, but it said like 0.3 miles. So I clicked it and it was going back to Barnsley. Of course it was, because that's where I've just been back and forth to Barnsley all night. So I took the job straight away. It pinged. I'd ordered my Coke on app to get my points, obviously. And then I was just about to go through drive-through and it pinged as if like, you have arrived. The rider has been notified. I'm like, oh my God, right. So I sat at the speaker waiting for the woman at McDonald's to say, can I take your order? And then I say, it's an app order. And then she says, all right, get you sent through. Well, nobody were there. And the rider's countdown time is ticking. So I'm thinking, well, if she comes out, then I'll just say something. I'm just going to whiz round and get my Coke. Nobody comes to speaker. So I whiz round to the first window. I'm knocking on window, nobody's there. I know it's late and there's only a few of them on, but I'm knocking on window, nobody's there. I go to the second window where they actually pass you the food out, nobody's there. Oh my God, right. So I whiz round and then I see her. She's obviously a McDonald's worker. She's been on late shift, finished at just gone 12. Or half 12 or whatever she said. She stood in the corner having a vape. And I said, do you know what? I've just ordered a Coke. I'm just going to whiz back through drive-through, pick it up if you don't mind. Or you can jump in at now or whatever. I'm so sorry. I didn't realise how close you were. She's like, no, it's fine, no problem. Anyway, there's a van in front of me then. This van does the slowest order in the world. And there's only one at 2 lanes open. And then I have to wait behind him for that. And then I speak to somebody on the thing, give them my code. Oh no, your code's expired now. It hasn't. Because you've had to wait a while. It's can you just pay off at till? Yeah, no problem, will do. So I get behind this van and I'm sat. I'm not joking. I am sat for ages. It must have been 10 minutes that I'm sat without even placing my order at the window. And I'm thinking, this lass booked a ride with me and I'm sat here and it's just so bad. I felt awful. Anyway, she cancels the ride. She's only right on the other side of the thing. She cancels it and I'm thinking, oh my God, my 5-star rating, because I've had clean 5-star ratings across the board. My 5-star rating's in big trouble here. So she cancelled it, but because this is so bad, because her time had run out, her time had sort of ticked over, she got charged full fare. So I got credited 9 quid. Oh, I felt awful. I don't know if she knew either. It gets better than that. I got credited the 9 quid, and then another job came through, same job, and I accepted it, and it were her again, and I'm like, oh my God, it's going to charge her twice. I don't know if it did. I think it might have done. I do know if it did, and it did. So eventually, I'm sat. I messaged her and I said, I'm so sorry. I'm stuck behind this van. But then the van started to move and I eventually got my Coke and I came round and it must have been a total of 15 minutes the girl were waiting. She'd been charged for one journey. She'd rebooked another, ended up with me again, which I think was, I don't know if she cancelled it or the time ran out on it. One of the two, I'm not entirely sure. But it came up on my thing that she cancelled. So that were awkward. She got in. And I'm sort of saying, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there, obviously. I don't know why they didn't park him up. I didn't want to slate them too much because they're obviously her colleagues. She's just finished work. Or ate pickle as to what to do and how to talk to her about it. She's like, yeah, it's fine, no problem. And then we had a few like light conversation stuff. How long you worked there then? Oh, all right, very good. And then I said something else and she didn't reply. And I'm like, all right, okay. this is going to be awkward, but she put her earphones in like halfway through a conversation. She clearly hated me, absolutely hated me. So yeah, that was very, very awkward. So I dropped her off, and I think I'll check this after I've spoken to you, but I think my 5-star rating's intact, and I don't know how. She's clearly not rated me at all then. So that was that. Then it's been prom night in Barnsley. That must be why I've been so busy, even though not everybody was a prom trip. So there were like after parties going on. Picked up this one couple. I say couple, they're 16-year-old, aren't they? They got it back and they appeared to be quite drunk. And we're going down all these windy, dark roads and stuff like this because it's in Barnsley. Really quiet. And then I just hear them copping off it back. First time I've had kids smooching it back of my car. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I got them home double fast. And then last one, I went back to the same venue to pick up more. 4 lads get in, 4 young lads. And it was my last one. I knew it was going to be my last one because not only were it late, it was on the way back to Wakey. And I was running out of petrol at that point because it used a fair bit tonight. I think we used about 120 miles, something like that. To and from bloody Barnsley all the time. So they got in car. Oh, sorry mate, we tried to add some trips and we couldn't do it. Is there any way we can sort of add it now? Well, no, you can't because trips set. Right, no worries. Can we pay you like Apple Pay or all that? I said, don't worry about it, lads, just get in. So they got in because I knew where they were going was on my way home anyway. So it were a decent fare anyway. I dropped this kid off. I went another 2 mile up road. On my way back, dropped another kid off. Then I went probably about a mile out of my way and dropped these 2 other lads off. And they give me a little tip anyway. So all worked out pretty well. Then went to Asda on my way back and filled up the car. So I've got a full tank. And I finished on 133 quid. So it's just gone 3 o'clock. Well, it probably won't be now because I've been rattling on. But 3 o'clock in the morning. Started at, what time did I start? Just gone 9. So 6 hours in car, 133 quid. We've smashed it again, haven't we? Despite a slow start tonight. So yeah, night work is definitely the way forward. Operation 500 is well underway. That puts us at around 275 quid, I think, for 2 nights. Made a rub for me on back with this, to be honest, because tomorrow I've got a fixture release. Then I've got Club World Cup with Brett tomorrow night. Then I've got Friday night is doing the transfer roundup, which is also a live stream. Then I'm away for weekend. So I can't squeeze it all into a week. There's absolutely no way I can do that, but it's just going to be as soon as we can get to that 500 mark. How many hours, I suppose, is the question, isn't it? So sorry that I've been rattling on, but I've been forgetting to stop and give you intervals because it was just trip after trip after trip tonight. It's been busy in a weird kind of way because they've been longer journeys, so it's felt like there's not been a lot come through. So it's not been busy in that respect, but I have kept going from job to job to job, if that makes sense. Good night, ad by all. I'm absolutely shattered now. So thanks very much for watching. As always, if you like what we're doing on these videos, please do give it a like and a subscribe below. It's completely free. Doesn't cost you a bean, but it really helps us. So thanks everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.